Hi everyone, I'm Tanya Ross of TDR Academy of Movement and Therapy. This session is just for total relaxation. So we're going to take you through a body scan, and in a body scan all you're going to do is relax in a really comfortable position. So I want you to get cozy. The purpose is for you to investigate, explore and be curious about what you feel in your body, but also for it not to be judgmental or for it to make you to fix anything. I want you just to get comfy and relax and just be following this guided meditation to take you through this body scan to let you melt and relax. So enjoy. Positioning your body on your back. And if you can, let the legs go long and straight. Let them go there. And if you need to use props, for example, maybe little pillows underneath your knees or underneath your back or underneath your head, so that it feels like it supports you while you're lying with the legs straight. We want to get your body as much in contact with the floor as possible, but the supports can just make that possible if you're not comfortable flat lying. Allow the arms just to drift a little bit out from the sides of your body, to allow the palms to roll face up and to almost reach along with the arms out of the sockets, to let the arms go and to let the arms relax as much as you can. So the weight of the arms get a little bit heavy to help draw the shoulder blades down onto the floor. Reach with the right leg a little bit longer out of the hip. And then reach with the left leg a little bit longer out of the hip. And let the legs relax, almost that sense again of them getting heavy so that the pelvis falls heavy. And then just notice where the back of the ribs are placed. Does it feel like they're off the floor? And if they do, can you find length through the back of the neck, almost creeping your body longer? Maybe even using the head and the shoulders to kind of walk them further away from the pelvis, so that you find that extra length to allow the rib cage to fall heavy on the floor. And as you're resting there, if you haven't already, allow your eyes to gently close. And I'm going to start to bring you through a body scan. With this, we're going to take a note of how the body feels, segment by segment. So whether you imagine a line, almost like a barcode scanner, starting at the tips of your big toes. And that line is going to move oh so slowly. We're not going to let it start just yet. I want you to take a few deep breaths, but just know that that line is down at the tip of the toes. And I want you to allow the body to almost rest in preparation, relax in preparation for the start of your body scan. So we want the body to be in as relaxed a state as possible, so that you get a true reflection of where body parts are placed at this moment in time. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, letting the breath come out through the mouth. Almost like a big sigh, just let it go of everything. Breathing in through the nose, sighing that breath out. And just notice if that has also helped you feel more connected to the floor. Divert your attention down to that scan line, down at the tip of your big toes. And it's going to slowly start to move. And as it starts to move up through the toes, you're just noticing, does it feel like the toes are just relaxed and just almost floating there in the air? that scan line just slowly filter through to the bridge of the foot and to the heel. Maybe just noticing again the contact of the heel with the floor and how one heel feels compared to the other. And as that scan line starts to continue up through the back of the calves, drifting up from the lower leg towards the knee in very slow time. Noticing how the back of the thighs, the back of the calves feel on the floor. And as that line drifts up past the knees and into the thighs, just noticing again, do the thighs feel heavy against the floor? And as that line continues up, passing through the crease at the bottom, starting to move up through the glutes, the hip bones, the sit bones, moving up towards the base of your pelvis, up towards the high point of your pelvis. And just noticing how that area feels against the floor. Does it feel like you're evenly weighted from left to right, hip and glute? And then allowing that scan line to continue, moving up through the lower back, moving up towards where you feel the ribs are in contact with the floor. And does it feel like your rib cage is heavy, but the lower back feels long? And then drifting up with that line, passing up through the rib cage, passing up to the shoulder blades, noticing, do the shoulder blades feel even on the floor? Maybe one feels higher off than the other. Not trying to change them in any way, but just noticing as the line passes through any differences. Or can you allow those shoulders to feel heavy? Letting the line continue as it moves up to the top of the shoulders. It's then going to split and it's going to start to slowly move down the arms as we pause part of it at the neck. Slowly just monitoring that line as it drifts down through the upper arms towards the elbows. And feeling how the elbows are contacting the mat. Noticing maybe if one elbow feels different or heavier than the other. And then continuing down towards the wrists and towards the hands and the fingertips. Maybe noticing, again, does one wrist feel heavier on the floor than the other, or maybe noticing the shape of the fingers. Is one side different to the other? And are some fingers different from the fingers beside them? We're going to rejoin that line that's waiting at the top of the shoulders to slowly progress up through the neck, reaching towards the back of the head where you feel the bone connecting to the floor. And just noticing, does it feel like the neck is still long, or does it feel like now that the chin is starting to lift a little bit more towards the ceiling, almost pointing backwards? And even though we're not wanting to change too much, I want you to keep thinking that there's length through the neck. So if you do need to adjust and slide the base of the neck a little bit longer towards the top of your head. Allowing the head to relax and again be fully weighted on the floor. And then that line, as it's passing up through the face, the features of the face, the nose, the eyes, up through the forehead, it's going to just pause at the top of the scalp. You just to figure out, how does your face feel? Are you clenching through the teeth, or are the teeth separate? Are the lips together or apart? Are the eyes squeezed closed, or are they just gently closed? Is there forehead frowning, or does it feel like it's relaxed? Almost like the skin is kind of just gently melting a little bit towards the floor. And then noticing as that line starts to move up past the scalp and slowly drifts out through the top of the head. Allow that sensation of it leaving the body to leave you feeling completely relaxed. Allowing your body weight to lie heavy against the floor so you feel like the floor is fully supporting you. Comfortable, secure, supportive, to allow you to fully relax. And I want you to almost take a snapshot of how the body feels at this moment in time. It's almost like I want you to remember this forever. So if that feels like you have been able to release and let go, that you can tap into that at any time, almost trying to replicate that feeling. To feel relaxed, secure, and melted into the floor. Take a deep breath in, gentle breath out. And we're just going to start to deepen the breath a little. Deep breath in through the nose. And again, sighing the breath out. Letting the lungs just feel that little bit of movement. Breathing in, breathing out. Starting to gently bring a little movement into the fingers, almost stretching them open and wide, and then curling them in, just moving them all about, starting to move and circle through the wrists. Just moving all around, no set pattern. And then letting the arms relax and starting to curl the toes and stretch them open. And then starting to circle with the ankles, starting to let them roll, just whatever directions feel good to go. And then slowly from there, we're going to start to slide one heel in towards you. And as you do, draw your belly button towards your spine to try to flatten the back a little bit more. And then the same as the other leg draws in. And I want you still to keep the eyes closed if you can. And you're going to start to hug one knee in towards you and then the other. One hand to each knee, pulling it in. Or if you feel it's more comfortable to have the hands on the back of the thighs rather than pulling the knees in, you can vary it that way. Just take a gentle rock of the pelvis side to side. And then slowly from there, grinding one foot at a time. And we're going to bring you onto a side, doesn't matter which one, just whatever feels more comfortable to you. Just to take that little pause. And you can slowly start to open your eyes. And then using the top hand, you're going to place it onto the floor. And as you push the floor, lengthen the top leg away from you. So it just acts as a little bit of an anchor to bring you up into seated. And we're going to place you into butterfly. So drawing the feet in together. And allowing the body just to grind down through both sit bones. Gently holding on to the toes. Feeling a little bit of lengthen through your back. We're just going to take a few breaths here. Breath in, imagine that it's lengthening your posture up through the back of the head. And as you breathe out, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the knees. And again, take a deep breath in. Feel like it rises you taller. On the out breath, letting the knees, letting the shoulders relax. And taking one more breath. And then letting everything relax down. The intention of that session with the body scan has to put you into a much more relaxed state so that hopefully you're just ready to go to bed after that one. A body scan is always a great place to try to unwind, to try to let go. So if you have enjoyed this session, then please leave a like and a comment to let us know what you've enjoyed about it, and subscribe to our channel to be kept notified of other videos that are coming out. But feel free to check out our channel. There's other videos on there that hopefully you would enjoy as well. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you will sleep well after that.